I am Sergeant William Maxwell Becker.
So, Lady Avalar.
Currently, we're in Lancaster, California at the Lancaster Army Recruiting Office. We're off of Valley Central Way at 44509 in between the Food for Less and PetSmart.
And why are we here today?
Today we're here to do a little bit of talking about the Army, the military, but mostly the Army, and what we do for the people in the community, how we work, some of the things that we can do to benefit the young men and women that decide to join up. A little bit about myself first. So I'm actually from North Carolina. I'm from a medium-sized town called Fayetteville, and it's a very big Army town. Most of my family's Army, and that's part of what motivated me into joining. So when I joined, I wanted something that I could do after the military. And so I picked the job series 91 Echo. It is a machinist and a welder because machining and welding is money after the Army. So when I joined, it was 2012. I went to basic in South Carolina. I did my job training up in Virginia. And then I ended up in Kentucky, actually, with the 101st Airborne. I met so many people from so many different walks of life. It really expanded my horizons. Now, one of the benefits of the Army right now is we recently started credentialing people in a way that we haven't been credentialing people before. So now somebody like myself can work with the American Welding Society, or AWS, and we can actually get real credentials for machining and welding and actually take care of this stuff. That goes with all MOSs. So you could be a medic and you could get your EMT license. You could work in what we call prime power, a power facility, and you could get an electrician certification. You can get the machinery certification that comes with that. It's really an amazing thing. On top of that, we also do college. And when we say college, we mean we do college. We have a wonderful program that's called CONAP. And what CONAP does is CONAP gets soldiers into schools without an application, without entry fees. The schools are more than happy because the Army works with them to assist and get them into those classes. The other good part about it is tuitions assistance. Tuitions assistance is effectively a semester free. Currently, I'm using tuitions assistance. On top of that, most of us easily qualify for FAFSA, which means that we can take a whole school year, multiple school years, just to get our college degrees up. I'm currently getting a bachelor in general studies right now. So it just goes to show you there's a lot that will benefit you educationally with the Army. One of the other great things is the travel. I myself haven't gotten to go out of the States very much. I know plenty of people who've been to Korea, Germany, France, Italy, all over the countries in Europe, South America. One day, hopefully, maybe I'll make it over there. But as of right now, I'm in sunny Lancaster, California, just enjoying it. Now, another thing that we're going to talk about is the housing and some of the lesser known benefits that the Army gives you. So one of the things that I like to preach to our single people as well as our married folk is the military pays for your housing. So if you're single, like Miss Lady right here, eventually she will get put into what is effectively like a dorm style living quarter. So what that means is her and another soldier are going to live in almost the same space. They'll have their separate room. They'll have a common area where they can cook, microwave stuff, do their dishes, wash clothes, whatever it is. If you're married, on the other hand, like myself, the military pays for my house. They pay for my mortgage. They'll pay for your loan that's on your house. You'll basically be taken care of. So, Slady, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, why you joined, and what you like about the Army?
So, I'm currently a senior at Eastside High School. I'm 17 years old. I joined the Army back in early October. As a kid, it's always grabbed my attention. From my grandfather, he was in the military in El Salvador.
So, Slady, what was it that motivated you into joining the Army? What was it?
So one day there was a female recruiter who was presenting in one of my classes, and you don't really see female recruiters in the Army. And so that really caught my attention since it's not something you see quite often. And that kind of made me think since there's a female in there, any female could do it. And so she was talking about basic training, the benefits, and one of the benefits that really caught my attention was GI Bill, which pays for your full tuition, depending on what you're doing, whether that be active duty or reserves. I'm doing active duty, so the GI Bill pays for your 4 years of college. And coming from a low-income family, that really took a weight off my shoulders.
So, when you go through basic and you go through your advanced individual training, your AIT, your job training, you get credits. And it varies from job to job, or MOS to MOS, as we say in the Army. For instance, I'm a welder, and I got 10 credits out of my advanced individual training.
So one of the things that I like is, over the time that I've been here, I've been able to build a bond with each one of the recruiters. And to me, they've been like family. They're there for you. I could talk to them about anything, and they make you feel very welcomed. And during PT, we have PTs on Wednesdays. We all have fun. It's a workout, but at the same time, you tend to have fun. They guide you through that. They're trying to make you prepared for basic training. Any questions you have, any doubts, they're gonna try their best to keep you motivated. If you're interested or curious on getting any information on the Army, feel free to contact your local recruiting station. They'll be more than happy to provide you with information.
So, when we say local recruiting station, we mean the one here in Lancaster. So, again, if you want to swing by, if you want to come talk to myself or one of the other recruiters that are floating around in the office, you're more than welcome to come by. Just come in, knock on our door, ring our doorbell. We're located at 44509 Valley Central Way, right in between Food for Less and PetSmart. If you don't want to come in, if you don't want to just walk right in, if you want to make an appointment, schedule some time out, we're more than happy to come to you, meet you somewhere, set up some designated time just for you. So you can reach me, Sarin Becker, at 661-945-3631, or you can also reach me at 818-438-6733. It's been a blast. I've thoroughly enjoyed working with Salady here, talking about the Army, talking about what motivates people, what we can do for the people in our community. But I think this is about where we wrap up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day in the beautiful AV.